Give Tifa Bikina. Give Tiki a Bikina. No Clink. Like, I feel like if you own a PS5, you have to have this game. They look like one place, right? Then you got all these different places. This is like the biggest place by far. So you have all of this. You can also go where the water is, right? You can like kind of boat ride over there. And then this is like a whole place I'll probably show. And then you go here. And this is like a whole jungle. I mean, and then you can't forget they have the ocean. Haven't even done it. I haven't gone all along the ocean, but they have the ocean. It's hard for me to explain how I feel about this game. It's like it's better if I write it down, but if I were to explain it just on the spot, it'd be so hard if I haven't written it down. But I'm really gonna do a video over this game too. So crazy. It's so crazy because it's just like, this is my game. This is my goat. My goat is this right here. This right here. I feel honest forever about Rebirth. I just think, like, my wants, my needs for the next game. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what they know what they're doing. They know what to do. But really, Rebirth is a lot. I think they played this game safe. I think they easily had everything in the bag for this game. I think the hardest game was the third one. The hardest game for them to make would be the third one, because that's, first of all, this is the ending, and then they haven't even tackled some of the stuff that like they haven't tackled the real meat of the game and the real like point of it. You still see the characters, and it's like at the end of this game you get to that point where the characters change forever, and it's like the third game will show that change throughout the game, and it will determine if this whole thing was good, like overall, this whole like remake project. And I think that it'll really be a tell, man. It'll seriously be a tell, because it's just like, with this game, you can see they tried, and it shows in the game that they tried, and that they definitely didn't want to let players down. So they put a ton of time and effort into it, and love and care. It's so much stuff. It's so much stuff you can do. It'll seem daunting and overwhelming. But if you kind of think of it in a way to where, you know, I'll just play the game and enjoy it and do with this, that, and if I want to go back to this certain thing, then I'll just go back. And it feels like it feels like a ton of game. And that's just the main thing. There's a huge expectation. It's like they over-exceeded the expectation to try and like compensate for what was sort of missing. This game doesn't have a ton of like story beats. It doesn't have a ton of story beats. Like, the story is there in terms of main story progression. You can tell that they kind of held that back for the third game. Because if they really wanted to go throughout the story, they could have ended it at the Northern Crater. That's all I'm gonna say. They could have ended it at the Northern Crater, and then, you know, so there's what I'm saying is there's a lot more story to go, and they really held back on the story in this game, and I think that was for a reason. I think that's for a reason. They're trying to set up a lot of story in the next game, which will be even crazier, because they also want to build upon the world that's already here. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild that they want to make a game bigger than this, longer than this. I'm all here for it. I'll eat it right up. And it's it's there's only up from here. You know, they want to elevate everything. They're building upon the foundation that is Remake, and they built upon that foundation to make Rebirth. They're gonna build that upon the Rebirth edition and make whatever the third game is. What characters will go through and what the player will go through, and what it's like. It make you get invested in this. They want you to get invested and feel through everything, through the gameplay, through the music, through the gameplay. They make you like build up the world and find out more things about the world and see the wrong things and the bad things that's happening in the world, to the good things and the beautiful things of the world, to make you feel for the world and make you want to fight for it. And setting up those, like, they're planting those seeds in Rebirth just like they did in Remake. They have Sephiroth, they have Zack. I don't want to get too deep into this, but I'm just saying, like, this game, yeah, this is definitely, Rebirth is definitely my game of the year. No question about it. Like, it has everything. It has everything. It's so crazy. It has everything. Hello, viewers. I know that you missed me. I've been gone. You may or may not remember a video that was posted. Don't know the date. I'm not gonna say it because I don't need to bring it up. You probably know it. But if you haven't watched it, don't watch it. Don't even. What video? Anyway, this video is about my rant that I just went through about Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, and just kind of what I thought of the game and what I wanted from the future of the game. And really, it was just a whole bunch of random thoughts. I really want to make a video trivia on this, but it's probably gonna take some time. And I guess you can just take this as a little taste test, little teaser. But I hope you enjoy. We're not gonna talk. Because every character, not every, but most characters that people love are here.